Hey everyone, finished watching the next Golan the Insatiable episode, Shame on P. So, summary, Swingley is reintroduced as a new student in Dylan's class. Just like in the ADHD shorts, he passes out, trying to draw a map of the United States on his stomach from memory while holding his breath. Dylan thinks it's badass. Suddenly, all this is revealed to be a dream. Dylan wakes up to find she wet the bed. She takes the wet blanket down to the washing machine, but her mom is using it. Dylan cuts the blanket up, puts it in a metal canister, and drives it out to a boat. She takes the boat out to the middle of a swamp and dumps the canister. A shady-looking man with one arm and a beard sees her and tells her, "I didn't see nothing." The next day, Dylan tries to convince Golan to let Swingley join their cult. Golan is more interested in recruiting Keith, Dylan's sister's boyfriend. Golan wants to go to his upcoming birthday party. Dylan uses a veto gnome, sure, which nullifies Golan's choice of Keith. Golan then reveals that he knows Dylan wet the bed, and the shady-looking guy from before comes in with the blanket. Golan threatens Dylan that he'll reveal she wet the bed if she uses the veto gnome. Dylan concedes. That night, Golan sets up a ritual to recruit Keith. He forgoes any trials and just lets Keith join in exchange for Keith inviting him to his party. Keith brushes off the offer until he hears Golan berate Dylan for wetting the bed. He thinks it's funny and then agrees to invite Golan to his birthday party. Later, Golan jumps out of the bed, complaining Dylan wet the bed again. Dylan's not even in the bed. She realizes that it was Golan all along and threatens to call and tell Keith. After a fight over the phone, Golan allows her to recruit Swingley. Dylan kidnaps Swingley. At her house, she sets up trials for him to perform, but Golan isn't interested, more focused on preparing for Keith's party. Dylan reminds him that she can still tell Keith that he was the one who wet the bed. Swingley overhears and begins to laugh. Dylan starts laughing too, and their laughter causes Golan to release a homunculus, a demon that feeds on shame. The demon possesses Swingley and tries to get out to reveal Golan's secret and grow as his shame grows. Golan collapses a wall on Swingley and thinks he's dead. Swingley turns out to be okay, but still possessed. Golan sees Dylan chasing him and catches Swingley. The homunculus then transfers to an old man and then a pigeon, and eventually it gets to someone at Keith's party. Golan, Dylan, and Swingley get to the party and try to find out who it is. It turns out to have possessed Keith himself, who reveals to everyone Golan wet the bed. Golan's embarrassment makes the homunculus powerful. It smashes a helicopter, and Swingley pushes Dylan out of the way of falling wreckage. Dylan then tells Swingley she likes him, and then realizes that admitting to secrets weakens the homunculus. She tells everyone to start revealing their secrets. Eventually, Golan is the only one left who hasn't admitted a secret, but then a shark eats the homunculus. Dylan announces that she now has a boyfriend. But then Swingley says, "Really? So do I," then walks away holding another boy's hand. This is one of my favorite episodes of the series. The humor is rapid fire and bizarre at times.
Well, Alistair, it looks like it's back to the musical orphanage for you.
Dylan's crush on Swingley is cute. I like Swingley's character. I wish we could have seen more of him. There are a lot of jokes and gags in this, that are completely separate from everything, but they help keep the chaotic tone. As much as I like this episode, I don't have much to say about it outside of go watch it for yourself. It's some of the funniest stuff out there, with brilliant performances all around, brought to life with some incredible animation. Highly recommended. Definitely check this episode out if you can find it. So, yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
Get back here!
What the hell?